You might remember from an earlier review, I talked about A Christmas Carol from 2009. Well, today I'm going to be talking about another Christmas Carol movie, Mickey's Christmas Carol, from sometime in the 80s, I'm not sure when. The basic plot of Mickey's Christmas Carol is like the basic plot of every other Christmas Carol movie, but the attraction to this movie is that it has classic Disney characters in it, such as Goofy, Donald Duck, and Mickey Mouse. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this was actually my introduction to A Christmas Carol. I saw this movie before I even knew anything about, like, who Ebenezer Scrooge was. And that's not really a bad thing, because this is honestly a really good introduction, because it gives a really good, like, summarized version of it, and all the characters, while they are played by Disney characters, are very fitting in those roles. Like, Uncle Scrooge from DuckTales is playing Ebenezer Scrooge because, well, Uncle Scrooge is pretty much Ebenezer Scrooge because he's obsessed with money. So it was a perfect casting, in my opinion. And Goofy plays Jacob Marley, his friend who is now a ghost and is haunting him. And while for the most part this movie is pretty comedic, it also has some really dark imagery and stuff that happens towards the end of the movie, which I'll get to. But then there's this scene that really terrified me as like a toddler. It's when Scrooge is in his bed, and then there's this giant, and then the giant peeks his eye through. I don't know why, but this always used to terrify me, and I would have nightmares about this forever. And I don't know why, because this really is not that scary at all. Now, you might be wondering, what is the dark scene at the end of the movie? Well, allow me to explain. At the end of the movie, Ebenezer Scrooge is at a graveyard. Pretty standard stuff. However, when you are a, 5-year-old watching this movie, and you're like, oh, this is funny. This is a real funny movie. And then out of nowhere, Mickey starts crying, and Tiny Tim's dead, and then you fall through Ebenezer Scrooge's grave. Like, you weren't expecting this, and it's terrifying. Even now, I don't know what they were thinking. So yeah, Mickey's Christmas Carol is pretty great. However, it's kinda dark for some kids. So I don't know if I'd recommend this to, little kids. Probably 9 to 10. So I'm gonna give Mickey's Christmas Carol a B+.